This is Lindsey Williams. Stand by for news of getting over COVID. After you're past the contagious stage, that's just the beginning of getting over COVID. If you have the same experience I did, I could not get past the after effects of COVID. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get over the weakness. And in the mornings, I didn't even want to put my feet on the floor. I was weak to the point that I could not have possibly carried on a normal life. So many of my friends have had COVID, and getting over COVID was the most difficult part of COVID. I needed professional help. I needed BioCare Hospital and Wellness Center, where Dr. Rodrigo Rodriguez had developed a COVID renewal protocol just for people like you and me. The number is on the screen. Please call them. The number is toll free right into BioCare Hospital. 800-262-0212. Ask for a consultation with a doctor, and they will be glad to help you know what to do in order to get over COVID. I needed x-rays. I needed examination of heart. I needed an ophthalmologist to take care of my eyes. And while I was there as a patient, being given the supplements and the intravenous day after day, getting my strength back, all of these other things can be taken care of at the same time. Get your dental work done while you're there. Have your eyes examined. Change your glasses if necessary. Make sure that COVID did not damage. I had to make sure that it didn't damage my heart and my lungs, because so many people go on and find out months or maybe years later that damage has been done. What you need is professional help. And that's where BioCare Hospital and Wellness Center comes in. Please give them a call. And I would like to introduce Dr. Rodrigo Rodriguez, the founder and director of BioCare Hospital, to talk to you about getting over COVID.
I think your point is very good. Your question is very good. You're a very good pastor. Every time we have a conversation, I love talking with you. I always learn things from you. And I know many people around the world do as well. So if we wanted to make a summary of the whole thing, is I have COVID. I have gone through it and I'm recovering, but I have all these symptoms. What do I do now? What you're going to do first, I think that's the step number one, is give us a call. Once again, no strings attached. You're going to pay nothing. You just call and say, can I talk to one of the doctors? Sure. And you're going to talk to the doctor. You say, you know, I had COVID. And I feel this, and this is happening, and this is what they tell me, this is whatever. What can you tell me? It might be that you're doing fairly well, and probably just a little bit of good advice is going to be enough. Sometimes we might tell you, well, you should ask your doctor to check this and this and this. But in general, doctors are very good to treat critical diseases, but they're not very open to discuss chronic, what they call simpler things, which nevertheless are a big nuisance to us, are a big problem for us. Because if I cannot drive because of my balance or my vertigo, if I cannot watch the news because my eyesight is failing, if I feel some nausea every now and then, etc., my life is not going to be what it used to be. So you can ask and say, look, can you listen to these things and we can give you some advice. If circumstances are different, we might tell you, why don't you come back? why don't you come to BioCare and we're going to do some testing, and depending on that testing, we will be able to tell you what to do. You might have a lot of those blood results that you're going to be able to email or discuss on the conversation. Once again, that's completely free, completely simple. And then we can say, look, I can see this in your blood work, I can see that. And if need be, then is when we're going to tell you, you should probably benefit from a 10-day, 2-week stay at BioCare Hospital. You're going to lose a lot of that inflammation, you're going to lose a lot of that extra fluid. Inflammation always means swelling. Our organs are swollen, our nerves are swollen, our lungs are swollen. So when that swelling starts to go out, you're going to lose weight, you're going to feel better, you're going to breathe easier, everything is going to come back. And the most important thing, even if the problems are mild, you don't need them for 6 months. You have to shorten that as soon as possible. And what we have to do is we have to say, okay, here I am, I need BioCare, and I know you can provide it. You can ask any question, you can do any planning, but you're going to see that I can say it without hesitancy that one of the best options you can have is to BioCare yourself at BioCare Hospital.